Hello guys, and welcome to another speed build. This speed build is called Serenity, Kennels and Stables, or the other way around, something like that. And it is very similar to Spirit Ranch, but instead I wanted to change a couple of things. So I added kennels before because I've never done that before, and I thought it would kind of work well with the stables. So it's basically a full functioning kind of pets expansion pack building, which you can literally have any pet you want. Let me talk a bit about the kennels. I chose the idea because I've done a lot of ranches and they've got such great feedback, and I just decided that maybe kennels would add on to that and make it more kind of interesting. In this particular build, I have built 12 kennels altogether out of the metal wire fence. It's like the size of a normal wall, a Sims wall. I just think that's a good. I've never seen kennels before, but I just thought that would look like kennels. That was the whole point of it, and just work well. Just to add on to the landscape, I put some landscape flower boxes just to make it look nicer, basically. In this corner I'm just doing some flowers, like I usually do, some more landscaping just to make it look more appealing. I mean, it wouldn't be very good if it was just a building with no flowers or anything. Yeah, so this build altogether took me about 7 hours, which is a very long time altogether to build. But a lot of them usually take about that kind of long. Some go from, don't know, like 6 minutes for the starter homes, and this is probably one of the longest I've done, along with Spirit Ranch, which probably took a similar amount of time. But yeah, so I decided to line the kennels with the mock fake grass from Into the Future. I just like the effect, and I just think it just fits. Yeah, as I said, I've never seen kennels before, so if it looks nothing like them, then I don't know. I wanted to stick to the cream and black kind of contrast of colours, and I just wanted to make everything kind of fit into that, so I made the dog kennels similar colours, and the food bowls, and just all of the dog related stuff. Yeah, I just think that the black against the cream just makes everything kind of stand out and look clean. Not I don't know, just not like messy, if you know what I mean. I just like the kind of clean style. And it also looks nice as well. Yeah. So gotta remember what I was gonna say now. Where the paving kind of stones branch off, that's the start of the stables. So there's the main building, and then they branch off from the main building, which is similar to Spirit Ranch. And altogether there are 7 stables, I think. So it's horse and dog kind of building. All your pets, all your Sims pets, and of course it's got the residential area for the Sims, like the house. I think it's like 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Right now on the video I'm doing another terrain paint kind of design, which I did on Legacy Stables and Spirit Ranch, and this one I wanted to incorporate the theme of dogs and horses. So I started to do an outline of a dog. I think it was like a greyhound I followed, because they're quite simple. And yeah, and I shaded it in with a dark green kind of colour, just to add more detail to it. And apologies if it doesn't look like a dog, but I think it was a pretty good job, considering it was using terrain paints from Sims. Above this dog I did a horse, as you can see, and that took a very long time. It must have taken an hour just to get all the to make it look in proportion, which was really hard. I don't know what breed of horse it was, just some random outline, I don't know really. So as I'm rubbing it out, it was trial and error. I had to rub it out, redo it, just try and get the shape right. But it did come together in the end. It's, as you can see on the video, it is kind of resembling the appearance a little bit. I just have to adjust a couple of things, a lot of things actually. So that's the head and the legs and tail and everything. I just had to adjust a lot of things just to make it right, because the problem about me is I'm a bit of a perfectionist and it just has to be right, otherwise I don't like it. But yeah, I just chose this idea of using terrain paints to kind of design just things. I just thought of it and I was like, oh, that actually looks quite cool, because I had never seen any other buildings, any other speed builds on YouTube or anywhere with this kind of idea. I just had never seen it. I was like, oh, maybe I could try that. So I did, and that was the first one I ever did with Legacy Stables, so I think that went okay. But then Spirit Ranch, the horse heads were quite good as well, I think. And then this is just like a step up from all of them, and I'm shading it like I did similar to the dog, the horse's body, and you know, I just make it stand out. And I like to do this design, and I also like to outline it with like darker fence or something, which is what I do in a minute in the video, because it just makes it stand out, and just generally I just think it looks a lot better when it's kind of outlined. I mean, it would look a bit stupid, I think, if it was just sitting there in the middle of the grass, you know. It's almost like I don't know what you call it, like a plaque or something, like a memorial plaque, but instead it's kind of, I don't know really, just it basically resembles the building. Like that was the whole point I was going for on Spirit Ranch, is the horse heads to resemble the fact that it was basically a ranch. So yeah, I just enjoy doing that, and please, some of you can try it, and yeah. So as you can see, I'm outlining it a little bit, just fine lining it, putting some more fence there, and I'm done. Now, when I started building the main residential lot for The Sims, I realised that the downstairs was quite dark, but that was due to the fact, as you'll see later on in the video, that I add 2 stables kind of onto the inside, like the downstairs of it. So yeah, so because originally there was 5 and I didn't think that would be enough. And in terms of the number of Sims or whatever, this lot would probably work the best, like the facilities would work the best for computers or laptops which have the mod by, I don't know, but it's a very main mod, and it basically allows your household to have more than 8 Sims as like a maximum. That is pets or children or babies or whatever, and it allows you to have up to 23 or 24. So I really suggest you guys check it out, and I will link the link to it in the description if I can find it again, because it was a while I installed it. And that's the family which I'm actually currently playing this lot with, has got the maximum, well, almost the maximum, because it's got all of the 12 dogs for the kennels, and it's got all of the 7 horses for the stables, and along with 3 Sims, I think. So yeah, I suggest you guys check it out if you really want to experience kind of like the full, I don't know really the word, but the full kind of advantages of it, and playing this lot, then you'll be able to do so. So now I'm putting some landscaping up, just because I think every lot looks nicer with a bit of greenery and some flowers and stuff. So yeah, apologies if the audio is not very good. It's because I'm using my camera's microphone. I will get a microphone soon, so I'm hoping that they will be a bit better than this. So now, in the video, I'm going to be adding the other stables. As you can see, they take up a lot of the downstairs area. That's why they don't get a lot of light in. That's why the downstairs area is a bit dark. But yeah, sorry if you can hear any background noise. That's just the camera picks up. Putting the troughs out for the horse area and tidying up a bit before I move on to the inside in a minute. Just putting some greenery. Some more greenery, and put in some back gates for the kennels so the dogs can go out into the kind of open area at the back so they can exercise. In a minute I'm going to be moving on to the downstairs. So yeah, as I was saying about this mod, because my laptop is not very good at coping, it does make my game extremely laggy at some point when I've got the full amount of Sims which you can get. That's probably partly because my laptop does not cope very well with anything, because it's getting on a bit. But I'm sure that if you have not got a laptop as crappy as mine, then it will work perfectly fine for you. But yeah, I really recommend that, again, as I was saying, because it just gives you so much more opportunities with that number of Sims that 8 couldn't really do. To me, 8 is too much, so in a lot of my households, I've used that mod and gone over that number because I don't think it's enough. In a lot of my, in terms of households actually, I'm thinking of maybe doing a let's play when I get a new laptop because, as my friend O'Connell was saying on Spirit Ranch, it was either Spirit Ranch or suggestions video, I think it was one of them. Go check his channel out if you want. He was telling me, I can't speak, he was telling me that it might be a good idea if I started doing them, but I'll think about that and I'll let you all know an earlier time. So yeah, now I'm just doing the kitchen, and soon I'm going to be moving on to the upstairs. And as you can probably tell by the kind of light, it is not very light downstairs. So that's why I've really incorporated a lot of things upstairs. So it's a lot brighter up there. So yeah, so then I'm just doing the dining room, and soon I'll be moving on upstairs. Just putting some extra, I'm just decorating it the same as I do in a lot of my other builds. It's just because I like I think I said this already, but I like the clash, it's not really a clash, it's kind of like it flows, the modern cross slash with the old. I just like that with the whitewashed walls and then the wooden floors. I just really like that, and that is a style which I would incorporate if I had my own house. I just really like that style. And as you can see already, upstairs is a lot brighter than downstairs. Well, it's not at the moment, but I do add some more windows which let a lot more light in. And yeah, I think it's 5 bedrooms upstairs. Yep, it is. And there's a bathroom as well, so that's plenty of room for Sims. So that won't be an issue in this lot. So while I'm finishing off the upstairs, I just want to say thank you to all of you for liking, commenting, viewing all of my videos and supporting my channel. It was such a surprise because when I uploaded my, I don't know, suggestion video or who's behind the screen or something like that, that video, I was on 210 subscribers, and that was only about 2 weeks ago. And in that short amount of time, I've got 70 more, so I'm on 280 something now. And right now on the video, I'm just finishing off doing some bedrooms, doing the landing area, which I turn into a little kind of snug in a minute, just doing the bathroom at the moment, the main bathroom. So this is a little snug. I wanted to put a television up here because downstairs I haven't got one. It's just, I don't know, I just preferred it upstairs for a change. So yeah, just putting some more decorations, picture frames, all of that good stuff. And so yeah, I'm almost done, and in a moment I'm going to move on to the outside again, just put some wildflower spawners, some butterfly spawners, just stuff like that to make it make the landscape nicer. And then I use the fog emitter to create fireflies, so in the night time there will be fireflies flying around and there will be bees in the morning. So just finishing off, as I was saying, putting some lights in, and just thank you guys for watching and continue doing it, and I really like the support you give me, and just thank you all, and hope you enjoyed this, and bye.